Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. What a weird movie. You see, they tried to go down the route of, we did the first three. Let's try to, reboot this because it's kind of stupid now. But let's also not reboot it at the same time. So, we have new characters. We have Mark Wahlberg in this instead of Shia LaBeouf. There is no Shia LaBeouf. There's no Megan Fox. So, they kind of do it where they soft reboot. Where, the story is kind of, you don't need the first three. You just kind of, know. But... So that's kind of weird. The movie itself, is it a good movie? I mean, it's probably, I would say it's definitely worse than the first three. I mean, there's nothing really funny about it. The CG looks okay, I guess. The CG still looks good. The action I guess it looks good, but what's happening on screen is very, very stupid. And, it took me out of it. There's a lot of parts in this, which I will talk about, which, are funny, but they're not supposed to be funny, I don't think. At least I hope not. There's a lot of, weird, dumb dialogue. There's, for some reason, Michael Bay just, lucks into, one or two, beautiful shots in his movies. There'll be something dumb, they'll be talking about something stupid, and then, boom, beautiful. I'm like, what happened? What happened here? I wasn't bored, I guess is the best thing I can say about the movie. And you might be wondering, oh, you're doing this differently. I know. I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks, so I was like, oh, I guess I should do that. And I also, the first video was supposed to be 1, 2, 3, which I did, and then this video was supposed to be 4, 5, 6. And then I realized that Rise of the Beast was actually a sequel to Bumblebee, which I didn't think counted, but it does count. So they do the soft reboot with 4 and 5. They say, fuck that. That was a disaster. Let's restart again. And that's what they did. And the last night absolutely fried my brain, so I needed a break from this little project I'm doing. So I just decided, hey, fuck it. I'll just do this video. So this is Transformers 4. Like this video if you want to see me torture myself more by watching really shitty movies. There's nothing else to say, so I guess let's just watch the movie. The movie begins in the land before time, in the dinosaur era. And yes, before you ask, the Transformers were the ones that killed the dinosaurs. It wasn't a meteor, it wasn't a flood, it wasn't global warming, none of that bullshit. It was the Transformers. Now that we have that great knowledge, we then meet our main characters for this adventure. Cade, played by Mark Wahlberg, and his friend, played by TJ Miller. Honestly, I forgot his name. I didn't feel like looking it up. But anyway, they're at this abandoned theater looking to buy some parts. Because you see, Cade is an inventor.
I'm an inventor. This could be a game changer for me.
Yes, that's what I just said. But I'm skipping ahead. So back to the theater. There's nothing in this theater, but while Cade and his friend are goofing off, they just happen to see a truck chilling on the stage. How did he get there? Why is he there? Fuck it, weird Michael Bay shots. This is Cade's daughter, Tessa. Fun fact, when I forgot her name, I also went to look it up, and I guess when I went to look her name up, I just completely forgot his friend was in this movie. So that's why I don't know his name. But anyway, we then get a great scene where absolutely nothing fucking happens. We meet the bad government guy for this movie. Talking about Transformers to the other government men. And yes, ladies, this is exactly what the boys do on the sleepovers. Anyway, he says that we need to kill all the Transformers. And you might be asking yourself, why? I will explain it later, but just know, right now, it is very, very stupid. Back at the Yeager household, the two men bring the truck they purchased into Cade's barn, which is like his lab kind of thing. And we simultaneously learn that Cade is the best inventor and can make cool shit. Like, look at this. Look at these things over here. But we also learn that Cade is also the worst inventor in the world because he has no money. But yet, look at his fucking things. Look at his things over here. He's like working. By the way, this truck is Optimus. I mean, look at him. You could tell. He like is like working on Optimus. So like, how is he like the worst? How is he the worst inventor ever? But also the greatest because he can work on brain explosion. And then we get what might possibly be the only time in the movie where I laughed. And it was probably on purpose.
I'll have my brother come back and beat your ass. Don't you start with me.
Why don't you
and I'll
do it
bring the police
yourself?
when I come too. My brother ain't no joke.
Who, Jerry? You bring his big ass up here. He's gonna be huffing and puffing before he can squeeze out of that.
After some shitty dialogue, we cut to Ratchet being chased by bad military guys. These guys are different from the bad government guy, who we actually find out later that they are working together, so just know that. Ratchet is being chased on the boat, and he explodes. And then we kind of meet the main bad guy. I say that as questions because I don't know. Because he's here, and he's like a bad guy, but he kind of doesn't give a fuck. He's just there. Oh no, Ratchet is dead. Back at the farm, we get pointless exposition as we find out that Cade looked 35 at the age of 18. The three find out the truck they bought is a transformer. Tessa and Cade's friend wants to call the military guys for them to take it away, but Cade says no and continues to work on it. But behind his back, Cade's friend does call the military guys, and they show up at Cade's farm.
My face is my warrant.
Really, really dumb dialogue happens, and we get a pretty well-shot action scene. Probably one of the best in the movie. The other ones are kind of stupid. But anyway, some rando shows up, and you may be like, well, who's that guy? Is that a transformer? This is how they introduce him.
Boyfriend?
His name's Shane and he drives, Dad.
Yes, someone was paid to write this. In a movie. That's crazy. For escape with Shane, our new character, and oh no, Cade's friend dies. So now the three heroes are on the run in some gas station in the middle of the desert. And even more weird dialogue happens.
One, I punch you right in the mouth and you call the police on me.
Dad.
Or two, I just call the cops on you because this is illegal. She's a minor.
We're protected by the Romeo and Juliet laws.
We dated for a little while. I was a sophomore and he was a senior. It's fine.
No, it's not fine.
We've got a pre-existing juvenile foundational relationship. Statute 2705-3.
What? Texas statute?
Again, someone was paid to write this. Cade, whenever his house was being attacked, also stole one of the military drones. There's like no way to like bring that up because it just kind of happens. And then we get to meet our other Autobots. Yes, all of our favorites are here. Bumblebee, the fat one, the green guy, and the samurai. What the fuck? Cade shows them Ratchet's death, and they get pretty mad, and now they head to KSI. No, not the successful YouTuber, the company that makes the drones. Now we get the reason for why the government are killing the Transformers. They want the metal from the Transformers to make their own Transformers so that they can control them. And guess what this metal is called?
Transformium. That's what we're calling it.
Focus group.
Yes. For the third time I'm making this joke. Someone was paid to write this. We have a couple more memes.
Algorithms! Math!
And then we find out the new main bad guy, the second new main bad guy, Galvatron. So this is Megatron. You could just look at him and be like, oh, that's Megatron. But the scientist guys are like, oh no, he's supposed to look like Optimus. That's where the memes are. And so it obviously doesn't look like Optimus at all. They use like Megatron's like brain waves or something. The one little shithead one says. I don't know how this works. This tangent is very long. Let's just get back to the movie. So the Autobots break into KSI and instantly leave. So there was really no point to that scene. As they are leaving, the bad government guy tells the sciencemen to send in Galvatron. Again, it's Megatron, but the KSI people think that they can control it for some reason. But, oh no! Guess what happens? They can't. Oh no. Who would have saw that coming? Anyway, they fight, and here's Lockdown, who wants to bring Optimus to the creators. He says this line:
"Where do you think you came from? You think you were born? No. You were built, and your creators want you back. We all work for someone."
And there's like a musical sting, and I was like, but no shit. They're fucking robots. How can they've been born? But I guess that's a big reveal to Optimus. So anyway, Lockdown fucking fishnets Optimus and Tessa because her stupidity got her in this situation. She's locked in this car or whatever. I don't know. But now they're on the ship. They're on Lockdown's ship. And Tessa, trying to find a way off the ship, just overhears Lockdown and the bad military guys. But no, she doesn't. Because look at this distance. She wouldn't hear anything. She'd just see it. I guess, I don't know. We're almost done. But Lockdown gives them the seed. Now you may ask, what is the seed? Well, it's the thing that happened in the beginning that killed the dinosaurs. It basically, like, makes transformium, which, again, the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It makes the transformium. So the science guys want to take it to China, some desert in China or whatever, to make more transformers. Which is dumb. Which is kind of stupid. So now they're in China. They escape. Another stupid scene happens. Like, this is dumb. She stops on this fucking, like, the wires just so that the dog things can, like, catch up and there be conflict. I know I just skipped, like, that, and you might be like, whoa, what the fuck? You just skipped that. Yeah, I did. But now we're at the action. 45 minutes left, and it's just a fight. But this one's not like the other ones. No. This one has dinosaurs. And yes, they are cool. So now we're at the end of the movie. Lockdown is fighting Optimus, and this Cade is here, and the military guy, or the government guy is here. Sorry, I keep confusing them. Optimus blows him up, and they kill Lockdown. The movie ends with Optimus giving one of his Optimus speeches, and he's like, I'm gonna go find the creators, and he can just fly? That would have been fucking helpful. So that was Transformers Age of Extinction. A pretty big stinker. There wasn't much things that were cool besides the dinosaurs and the funny memes that I got out of it. I don't have anything else to say because I've already seen Transformers 5 and I'm not excited for that. So I'm just gonna slap this into G tier, and we're just gonna move on. Outro stuff. If you like this video, subscribe. If I sound like I actually want to die, it's because Transformers 5 is the worst thing I've ever seen. Little review there. It's gonna be a video. So if you want to see more, subscribe, like. I don't know, but that I kind of don't have anything else to say. So goodbye.